can't believe this. Are you some kind of maniac? I'm calling 911 and telling them some crazy person just ran me off of the road. Hello? Are you okay?
Oh, Maxie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I guess I need to find a better form of anger management.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have called you a maniac. I'm not the world's greatest driver myself.
Are you saying this is your fault?
No, not at all. Well, I mean, I could have been a teeny bit distracted. Kate said her car was pinging, and I took it to Johnny to get it fixed, and I was trying to email Kate the invoice while texting and talking and driving at the same time, so it's possible I went over the line just a little bit.
Well, even if you did, I was the one who was going too fast.
You aren't high or drunk, are you?
No. I wish.
Are you thinking about something or someone specific, like Elizabeth or Nikolas, not to be too nosy?
Yeah, I was just with Elizabeth, trying to help her out.
It's very generous of you, all things considered.
Yeah, I was just saying what she needed to hear, but the words sounded hollow, so I needed to get away from her and myself. It's an expensive exit strategy, isn't it?
You know that cut on your forehead is bleeding.
Oh, no, it's fine. I got a buddy with a toe. I'll call him. He'll come out. It's not a big deal.
I think you should probably go to the hospital.
No, I'm not in the mood to see my brother, the trustee, so no thank you.
All right, well, if you're not going to go to the hospital, then you're coming with me.
Do you have any idea what you're doing?
Excuse me? How many months did I volunteer at General Hospital serving oatmeal and pudding and arranging back issues of really boring magazines? Wow, okay, I guess that's probably not what you want to reminisce about right now.
Yeah. Ow.
Whoa, look, it's either this or an infection that goes straight to your brain and kills you.
Okay. You're very dramatic, aren't you?
I'll shut up about the hospital.
Don't. It's probably good for me to be reminded that I'm an addict right now. And that I cheated on Elizabeth with you. It helps me keep perspective.
Nobody's perfect.
Exactly. So if I was perfect, I could forgive Elizabeth, right?
I don't...
The car's in a ditch off Maple, so I was wondering if you could pull it out, tow it to your place. Great. Yeah, I'll be by later to pick it up. Thank you. Okay.
Vitamin C helps with healing, and electrolytes help balance your system and give you energy.
More knowledge from your hospital volunteering days?
No, Spinelli told me that, and his brain is jam-packed with information, and sometimes it's useful.
You're really happy with Spinelli, aren't you?
Yeah. He's sweet and kind, and he sees my faults and loves me anyway. You know, he's not delusional about it.
That's good. I'm really glad.
Wish I could say the same for you and Elizabeth.
Let me guess, you still don't like her.
No. But I like you. I mean, the time we spent together, I feel like we saw the worst in each other. You know, you were high and I was supplying you with drugs so you would stay high and depend on me. I don't know, but now I feel like we've gotten glimpses of the best in each other.
Your point?
People are complicated. I'm not easily shocked, okay? So if you need someone to talk to be honest with, I'm here to listen. Besides, I'm like the walking, talking expert on infidelity.
Elizabeth didn't just have an affair. She's pregnant.
Whose baby?
We don't know yet.
Sorry, it's overload.
She checked herself into Shady Brook. She's completely overwhelmed with guilt. She's begging me to forgive her.
Did you?
Elizabeth has 2 kids at home. Both from different fathers and another one on the way. She has to get better for their sake, that's all I know. So I told her that I forgive her.
Did you mean it?
Every time I look at her, Maxie, all I feel is the pain that she caused me. You know? I mean, I can't stop seeing her and Nikolas together. All the anger and the rage just rises up again. And if I don't do something with it, it's gonna kill me.
This might sound kind of crazy coming from me, but I think it's time you start being truthful.
If Carlos...
Being honest with Elizabeth is easier said than done with the state she's in.
All right, let's start with the basics. Do you still love her?
I have no idea. I mean, I can't tell the difference between hating her or loving her. It feels like the same thing right now. We've already been married twice, and every time something breaks us apart.
Yeah, but you were still willing to try again.
I know, I thought that Elizabeth was the love of my life and that we'd put all the betrayals behind us. But there she was, having sex with my own brother for months. I mean, how do you get past something like that?
Do you want to get past that?
I don't think it's possible.
Look, when Spinelli found out that I was cheating on him, he was devastated. And so was I. I thought the only way to fix things would be to let Spinelli have one night with any girl he wanted. Obviously, he didn't. Spinelli showed me that forgiveness isn't about revenge sex. He forgave me from his heart.
Oh, my hat's off to Spinelli.
What I'm trying to say is that forgiveness either happens or it doesn't. Right now, it seems like you're not ready to forgive Elizabeth. You're still angry and you feel betrayed, but you're lying to her and acting like all those feelings are in the past. Is it really fair to let her base her recovery off something that's not even real?
What am I supposed to do? She's in the middle of a breakdown. Am I supposed to just yell and scream at her?
Find another way to help her. If you don't, you're both gonna end up in pain.
I gotta get down to Pier 52.
Are you sure you're okay to work right now?
Yeah, work might be the only thing I am okay to do. Oh, Maxie, thank you. Really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
PCPD could use a guy like you.
Rough night?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got into a fender bender. Was driving way too fast, basically asking for trouble.
You've had good reason.
Listen, I don't know if you've heard or if you're aware, but, Elizabeth's pregnant. Nikolas is most likely the father.
I'm sorry. How's Elizabeth doing?
Not good. She checked herself into Shady Brook. Although I don't know how much progress she can make until she has a paternity test.
You're talking...
If there's any way I can help Elizabeth or Jake, you know...
Thanks, but there's nothing you can do. I just thought you'd want to know.
Well, whatever's gone wrong, Elizabeth is a good mother. And if Nikolas is the father of...
Jason, I'm still Cam and Jake's father, okay? So whatever decisions Nikolas and Elizabeth decide to make, nothing's gonna change that. You have my word. I'm going back to my meetings, and I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure that the boys have at least one stable parent.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, back to work. How does this go? I interrogate you and you stonewall me, right? You want to get started?
I just happened to be passing by.
The Corinthos shipment was hijacked. Somebody's looking to start a mob war. I'm thinking it might be in both of our best interests to work together on this and figure it out so we can take them down. But I think I know what you're going to gonna say.
I agree.